What's happening, fools? We out here in the nature eating raw chicken. Almost 60 days. What is going on? How is that possible? How is it possible that now I like raw chicken more than cooked chicken? How is that possible? Many people say when they try raw meat for the first time, for the first times, they say it's kinda bland, tastes kinda like nothing. But I crave raw meat now that I'm used to it. So why? Me included. It's kinda bland at first. Well, that's kinda easy to say. Our senses are so bombarded with all these different things. Every sense, pretty much. But with food, man, our culture really motherfucking bombards our taste and smell with all these things that really didn't used to be there even like 100 years ago. But even more so, 200 years. All these spices, cooking methods, all these things, like heavy salt use, using this plant and this spice and that spice. Like think about, like even 100 years ago, like most of the people maybe used salt, and that's about it. Maybe you use some plant here and there to give a little spice, but there were not, like I'm in like this garden right now, like all these plants. Here's like parsley, here's parsley, and that's what is it in English? It's kinda early, my brain is not working yet. It's not bay, whatever. Like these plants, this didn't grow in Finland. Most people probably didn't use that much salt either. Like if you don't live near the sea, how you gonna get salt? Then all these different cooking methods. Like nobody was deep frying stuff 100 years ago. Maybe in the US of A. Maybe some crazy fat mofo was doing it. Inventing deep frying. What a great invention that was. Deep fried chicken. One of the America's most favorite foods. Ruining the raw chicken. What the hell are you guys doing? There's a bird. Raven like raw chicken. They got the vultures. So it probably would like it. So think about how much our taste and smell are bombarded these days with all these different things. I think about how little we had that available, like even like 100 years ago, barely any of it was available. So think about, and these days we eat it from the get-go, all these different recipes and stuff. So obviously your taste buds and your smell is used to like these very complex things. And then when you try just raw meat with nothing, obviously it's gonna taste like nothing at first. You're used to. And you probably most people have food addictions. Because there's literal drugs in most of the fast food and processed food and shit. And everybody eats that. So I understand, for many, it's kinda hard to get used to raw meats, maybe at first. You gotta have to use maybe a little bit salt and a little bit of condiments. For me it was not difficult. I kinda dropped many of these things a long time ago because they ain't good for you. Like spices. Heavy spice usage. Most of the spices are very toxic for your body. Try to eat only the spices at large amounts. See what happens. You can only handle them for tiny amounts for a reason. And if you wanna use them, use them. That goes with everything. Just know that it's not good for you. It's not healthy. But if you wanna do it, you don't give a fuck, you want a little spice for your life, use them. Nobody's here to police you. But if you drop them, you get used to it pretty quickly. And you get used to the raw meat super quickly. And you actually start to crave the raw meat. Like the first week, if you use these recipes and stuff, it's gonna be hard. It's gonna taste bland. Use some salt. That's gonna make a difference. But I don't even use salt. And I don't feel like I'm missing out in anything. Like not at all. Like this raw chicken, this is great flavor for me. And the texture is so much better than cooked. With steak, I would say the meat part, the protein part, is much better raw. I always liked raw steaks anyway, like only seared from the outside. But I will say that cooked fat parts, they're pretty good. But some of the cooked fat in raw form is also good. Steak has like two kinds of fat. They got the waxy type of fat and the juicy type of fat. And the juicy type of fat is really good, both raw and cooked. The waxy type of fat, that's kind of tasteless. It kind of coats your, like this part of your mouth, but it's not bad tasting. That's really neutral tasting. Kind of like eating candle wax, but it doesn't taste bad. That's a fucking bee, man. This bees like raw chicken a lot. Anyway, raw meat delicious. You get used to it. Don't eat that garbage. It will make you garbage. And if you still wanna eat it, do what you want. Wee. But remember, you will get used to only eating bland raw meats very quickly, and you start to crave them. Happens to everybody. Wonder why. I'm out of my raw chicken. So see you on the next one.